This is HQ. HQ, I just had to go live with this one. Not necessarily live, just I don't like doing the record thing. It just is what it is, so it becomes live, right? Kendra D had this dude on the show the other night. Maybe last night. I'm not sure when she had him on there, but I was like, oh Lord, no, she didn't have his old self on here talking 2 point crazy. But she did. What the hell was going on with Kendra? Kendra be having some weird guests lately. So I'm saying, what's going on? You scraping the bottom of the barrel. You getting everything coming on your show. So I had to do a review of this one. Some people just get on Kendra G just to be seen. He had to have gotten on there just to be seen, because I was almost embarrassed for him. I don't even know what he was thinking. But we're going to get into it.
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing?
Your name is Uchi the Ruler?
Yeah, my name is Uchi the Ruler.
What does that mean?
You know the song, right?
Uchi Coochie Wawa?
That too.
Uchi
That too.
Huh?
That too.
So you the ruler of vagina?
Yeah, all that.
The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
How you get that title?
Beating down a lot of vagina.
You never got an STD?
Nah, I protect myself.
How much vagina you beat down?
A lot of my time. I'm old. I'm an older gentleman.
I don't feel comfortable calling you Uchi the Ruler. What's your name?
Antoine.
Antoine, how old are you?
79.
You're not 79.
June 26, 1945.
You're 79?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't believe it. You look way younger.
I've been featured on a lot of different blogs and other social media platforms for being a handsome older black male.
You're gonna be 80 this year?
Yes, ma'am.
What? Okay. I'm impressed. You don't.
I'm not impressed. I'm impressed that he's made it this long on this planet. I'm impressed with that. But I'm definitely not impressed that you couldn't figure out how to make this marriage and this relationship thing work, where you wouldn't be out here on the dating scene at 80. Y'all know how y'all look at me like I'm crazy, that I'm on the dating scene and I ain't even made it to 60 yet. This is how I look at him. What you doing out here? It's over for you. You keep saying, I don't really care what you men say. It's over for people like this. You should have been done figured out how to get a woman and keep a woman. You done had so many. If you've had so many women, why can't you keep one? Why is it that you having problems with keeping a woman? I don't understand. You're old enough to be able to keep a woman. You're old enough to do what you got to do. Why can't you keep a woman? I don't know. What's going on?
I look 79 at all. What's your secret?
A lot of water. I'm a vegan and I exercise a lot.
Listen,
and I removed it.
And that's why God had you call me, because I'm on a raw diet right now and it's getting hard. And I was about to break. So maybe God showed me what it could look like if I can continue with my raw vegan diet. So you're really 80? 79. Okay, I'm curious. You don't have to answer, but I would like to know. How many women do you think you slept with in your lifetime?
A lot.
You got a lot. Is not. You gotta give me some around a number.
Well over 200. Well over 3.
Well,
you could have said 50 and we would have been impressed. But you said 200 because you wanted to create the content. Look, it's not a flex to be 80 and have 200 women. That's not a flex. You've been on the planet long enough. Even if you said one woman a month, you would have hit that 200. There's nothing impressive about this. Now it looks pathetic. Like you all look at me because I'm out here. This is what you call pathetic. He's 80 years old, and just listen to his story. It becomes even more pathetic.
For 300 women?
Yeah.
Have you ever been married?
I was engaged once, but my fiance passed away.
Sorry to hear. Sorry to hear. Let me continue. What do you do for a living?
I'm a content creator. I'm also I don't know if I can say what I do on here, but I own a flower line, and I also own a delivery service here in Detroit.
Okay, you called me from Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And
of course we love this woman, this man. Of course we do. Because he's easily swindled out of his money. He knows he's too old to be out on this dating circuit. You should not be out on a dating circuit at 80. You should be in the pasture, roaming the fucking yard with your woman in the house, cooking you oatmeal for your gummies. No, don't talk about this is the kind of woman women like, women like. No, they don't. He's a trick, and I would be embarrassed. This would be my grandfather. I would be embarrassed that he's on here.
what's your zodiac sign?
Cancer.
Cancer. You have any kids?
One.
Do you slept with over 300 women? You only have one child?
Yes, ma'am.
How old is your child?
6.
You just had a baby 6 years ago?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what do you mean? What do you mean? Stop holding men like this up, like there's something to admire. There's nothing to admire here. He has a 6-year-old child, and he's 80. That's reckless. Not to mention degenerate. Who did you get pregnant? Who did you get pregnant at 80? That you think it's a flex to get on here talking about 200 men, 200 women that you slept with. But it's still not a flex. It's degenerate, and it's something else. It's on a whole nother level. And he's 80. And you're giving your money away. Now you got to pay child support out your ass to a 20-year-old or however old the woman is who had your baby. That's wild. Just wild.
So when you were 72, you had your first child?
Like 73.
Everyone's telling me that you're lying. They said that you're a cat.
All right.
Even if he's not lying, this still pathetic. I know he keeps saying he's 80. I'm like, you're pathetic if you're 80, and you're pathetic if you're not 80 and you're on here lying.
Okay.
So I was going to ask this question. Your manhood still works?
Yes. No pills, no Cialis.
Look, you ain't no human oddity. He's trying to make himself out to be oddity. He says he's 80, his dick work, he ain't got no problem, and he got somebody under the age of 40 pregnant. Are you serious right now? To me, he looked like 45, maybe 50. How he lying?
No Viagra, none of that.
Is it because of what you eat?
Probably so.
Okay. All right. I'm intrigued because this is you're like aging backwards. This is Antoine. He's 79, people. 79. I can't believe it still. He's a content creator, owns his own flower line, lives in Detroit.
Look at the way he dresses. Whose grandfather is doing that? And would you be proud of your grandfather? Great. I know you men. Stop supporting this degenerate behavior. Stop supporting it. Great. Maybe he is 80, but he's not looking for a wife. He's looking for more kudakata. I get that. But why did you come on here? If you have such success with 200 women, why are you on here looking for more women?
One child, that's 6. His username was Uchi the Ruler.
Yeah.
And it made me think of I'm 45. So I know
This is crazy. He got a baseball hat turned to the back. He got 4 or 5 layers worth of clothing. He's an older man, so he probably get cold easy. He ain't got no hair, so he got a hat on. 200 women, that's not a flex.
of MC Brain that had that song, Uchi Coochie, wah, 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 la, 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 la.
Coochie, la, la, la.
So, okay. And you're the ruler of vagina. Women have given you that nickname.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ruler of vagina. Now, I get it. I get it. When you get on this planet, you want to get as much kuta kata as you want. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. But don't you at some point say, I would like to maybe have a family? And the minute he has a child at 72, God forbid if I ever got pregnant by a man that was 72 and I'm in my 20s or my 30s. He got pregnant. He couldn't even make that relationship work. He just said he's a father, but he ain't with the mama.
Well, what you need me for? What kind of woman you looking for, Antoine?
Well, I'm an ex-sugar daddy. I'm an old trick.
He an old trick. He's an old trick. What does that mean? That means he pays for pussy, and he's been paying for pussy, which means there's nothing to admire over there. He's a simp du jour. He's the perfect simp du jour.
But right now I'm looking for love though. Right now, I'm ready to settle down.
You ready to settle down at 80?
Yeah.
He ready to settle down at 80. Why wasn't he ready to settle down with his one baby mama? That child is 6 years old. He can't even stop fucking to marry that one woman he got a baby by. What we doing out here? This ain't nothing to admire. This is the worst instincts of our men. This is the worst example of our men.
Yeah.
Okay, so is this what we need to know, ladies? Finally, right before death, they ready to settle down.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you want somebody to settle down with?
I know, this is wild. He's 80 years old. He just had a baby at, according to him, 72. The kid is 6 years old. You couldn't stay with that woman that you had that 6-year-old baby with? He looking for somebody to clean his dentures. These are implants, not dentures. He's looking for somebody to wipe his ass when he gets older, not knowing he finna croak any minute. Ain't nobody going over there except a woman who looking for money. Yeah, this is a simp. He just called himself a simp. He just called himself a simp and a trick. Black America, that's what he is.
What age range you date?
30 and up. 30 and up.
You'll date 30 and up?
My child's mother's like 27.
That's some sick shit. You think I'm finna, look, hold up. I'm almost 60 years old. You think I'm finna be fucking somebody that's 80? Ain't no way. And she 26 and she had your baby? Ain't no way. Unless you paid her, she wasn't doing it voluntarily. Oof.
Everyone tells me that I'm stupid to believe you. They're like, Kendra, he's playing you.
Listen here, you can look me up on site. You can look me up on the Shade Room. I've been featured on all of those.
Okay, they want to know, what year did you graduate high school?
I never graduated from high school.
Did you graduate from college?
Nope. I was in the
Did you ever go to high school?
I was in the streets for a very long time.
No, you were in the streets since you've been 70. And now you coming over here looking for a woman, looking for a trick. You gonna get her too. HQ will do it. Come on over here. HQ will do it. I take care of you. I wipe you. I do all that. But I need $5,000 a month. No questions asked. 5 racks.
So you never went to high school?
Nah.
You never went to how'd you learn how to read and all those things?
Elementary school through middle school.
So what?
I dropped out like I dropped out maybe like 10th grade.
Okay,
See, she focusing on the wrong thing. I'd ask him, why didn't you get married in all this, just say 20, all the 50 years you've been on this planet, dating women, getting kudakata? Why didn't you find one woman out of them 200? Because it ain't got nothing to do with the women. It's got something to do with his trifling ass. His trifling ass. Because he's one of those human beings that get on this planet and ride through kudakata because they got looks. And when they get to a certain age, they ain't no good for no real woman because they can't keep their hands and their ass out of another woman's hands. Now he got a 6-year-old. So I ain't conditioned to hate older black men. I don't know where you get that from. That's the only thing I'm attracted to. I just ain't attracted to old whores. There's a difference.
10th grade is high school.
You know, I did 9th grade. I'm sorry. So I never graduated.
What year was that?
I'm not sure. That was so long ago. You want me to go back to my childhood? And I'm 79.
We just want to verify your age with some type of things that we can all pinpoint. So now you ain't never go to college or high school.
No,
so we can't pinpoint that year.
Well, he wouldn't be the type I would look for anyway, because he's not my type. He just is not my type. I would not be attracted to it anyway, because I'm not attracted to pretty boys. Yeah, something is wrong. He's an old whore. He's a trick daddy. Plus, he likes to pay for pussy, and I ain't really into men. I don't have respect for men who pay for that when it's easily enough. You can clean, shave your ass, wash your ass, do all them kind of things, and get a woman. I don't respect men who go pay for it and it's easy. I like hunters. I like men who want to chase, who want to get a prize.
Starting to feel like lies now.
It's no lie. It's no lie.
I ain't looking for a new relationship. Boy, terracotta, Terra Matela.
All right, let's keep going. What's your deal breaker?
You poking the bear. I'm telling you now.
A liar.
The bear.
You can't deal with a liar.
Okay. Does the woman look a certain way?
No, not at all.
Don't care.
Yes, there's many forms of payment, Black America, but cash makes you the most pathetic.
She looks.
Nah, I don't care how she looks. As long as she respects.
He just said he pays for, he's a trick. What does trick mean? All you men have said is trick mean you pay. And you on the bad end of paying. What does that mean? So if you say that you're a trick, that means you paying for it. And all y'all say that. When a man pays for it, he's a trick. This man just called himself a trick. He just said it.
Likes me, you know, and allows me to be her provider. I'm a provider. I don't believe in 50-50. I don't believe in a woman having to work. She can if she wants to, but she has to let me take care of all the bills. And
look at that. She got to let me take care of all the bills. She got to. And he said he was a trick. Yeah, trick.
Other to bear responsibilities.
So what's the budget y'all living off of? How much you make a year?
I make a lot.
No, he ain't got to be a good hunter, Tara. He ain't got to be one. He's one of those handsome men you say that pussy just walks up to and offers themselves to.
You keep saying a lot. I need numbers.
About 200,000, 250.
Okay. So you can provide under that. So if she wants something more than 250K, then she wouldn't be the woman for you.
That's probably the low end. I don't want to close how much I make on.
Okay. All right. You don't care how much money she makes,
No.
you said, right? Let's do the Kendra can.
What's that? I gotta stand up?
Yeah, you gotta stand up and we see your full body. Okay.
I personally think he lying. I don't believe he's 80. But you know what? If you say you 80, make it work, bruh. If you say you 80. What the hell he got on, y'all? Please explain to me what the hell he got on.
All right, we see you, sir. So, Antoine.
No, see, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. He got gold chains on, baseball cap backward, thick ass fucking jacket, whatever, psychedelic clothes. What's going on here? What is going on here? No, he's on here to clown Kendra. That's what he's on here for.
When was your last relationship?
About 3 years ago.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
June of last year.
So you have, wow. So you don't have a lot of sex, and you haven't had sex this whole year?
No, like I said, I'm looking for love, so I removed like all the other behavior out the way.
So now you're ready for love?
Now.
Okay. They said, why do you dress with a coat on in the house?
Thank you.
Well, it isn't a coat.
It's not a coat?
No, it's not a coat.
Well, you still
That's a jacket. I mean, what is it? It ain't no jacket?
got on a lot of clothes to be in the house.
I mean, I don't know. I like to dress.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
No, nothing wrong. They're just curious.
Was I supposed to come on here looking any type of way?
No, I appreciate
Okay.
you looking put together.
All right.
I think that's good that you came prepared. So if you dress for us, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm dressed for y'all.
Okay.
Right.
3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws.
That's what I'm saying, Tara. What the hell? Bruh. I mean, I would have looked at him differently if he had a suit. You know what I'm saying? A suit came up here, clean cut, trolling. I mean, what kind of woman? First of all, first. What kind of woman are you trying to attract dressed like that? You wouldn't get me dressed like that. How you dressed? What kind of
Consistency.
Someone said you were born in 1979. If you was born in 1979, he's not 80.
Why you don't listen to them? They don't know me.
What year was you born?
1945. I told you that.
Say he's born in 1945.
Yeah.
Okay, what are your 3 flaws again?
That's crazy. Someone his granddaughter's age. This man even. This is crazy. How's he dressed? Why would you even be looking for somebody that's in it? The only way you're looking for somebody that's 20s or so is that you're going to be tricking and paying bills. Yeah, I'm too old for him. His baby mama is 26.
Consistency. I think that would probably be my only flaw. Consistency. I tend to get bored very easily, and then
So you're perfect other than consistency.
No,
Okay,
I
you're
just
not
can't think
perfect. Then give me
I can't
2 other
think of
flaws.
any other flaws.
You can
I
think of
probably
them.
have
You
some.
told me you're not perfect, so give me 2 other flaws.
Consistency.
How you ain't mastered consistency and you 80 years old? How you ain't mastered that? At least be a man of your word.
The fact that I like to be around a lot of women, that would probably be a flaw.
Y'all make sure y'all hitting the like button, please. Make sure y'all doing that. I know y'all forget sometime, but y'all got to be doing that at least. Please. Come on. Come on.
Oh, you like being around a lot of women?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One more.
One more. I don't know. I don't have any other consistency in the fact that I like to be around a lot of women. I can't cook.
Okay. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Hey, Kaya.
Say that one more time.
Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
I'm a provider.
You're a provider.
I'm patient. I don't believe in lying.
You're lying. And yet and still he came up here and he lied. How many of y'all believe he 80 years old? The way he jumped up out of that chair, the way he turned around, the way he walked, he moved. How many of y'all? They say he was born in 1979, 79. I mean, that's what's
I'm a nurturer. I like to cater to a woman. I like to spoil a woman. I'm a great father. I'm a really.
How do you know you're a great father, sir? You only done had a 5-6-year-old on the planet. You only been a father. You're not a great father because all of the things that you've been going through all these years, if you 80 years old, you mean to tell me that you haven't been able to figure out how to be a father, figure out how to stay with your baby mama, and you 80 years old, you ain't figured out how to deal with a woman so you could stay with a woman and raise a child together? All these years, you ain't got nobody pregnant, but now you get a 26-year-old pregnant and you leave her to have your baby by herself? That means you ain't serious. You're unserious, sir.
Great father. I think that's my biggest fear, actually, failing my child. So I normally put her before everything.
Let me ask you this: why did you wait so many years? Like, why did you wait till 73 to become a father?
It just happened.
So you had sex with a lot of women, more than 300. You was always being like protective with condoms.
Yeah, except for the last one, my child's mother.
Y'all hit that like button, please. Hit that like button. We need some more likes. We need some more likes. We need some more shares, please and thank you. Please and thank you. Likes, please.
So you had
at least 5 of y'all. I need 5 likes from somebody. 5 of y'all. Come on.
Throughout your whole life, you always use condoms.
No, not always.
Okay. Why do you think everyone thinks you're lying?
Right.
Great looking older black man. I can't be 79.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to believe. That means you're older than my father, who also does very well with his eating habits, but he comes across as 77. So that means you'll be 2 years older than my dad.
Okay. I'm quite sure he's a nice gentleman.
Oh, he's amazing. So how long you been a vegan for?
Probably about 10 years.
Oh, okay, 10 years.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
I can't cook.
You can't cook.
Yeah, I found myself eating out all.
So even if this man was 50 years old, y'all, even if he's 50 years old, he's still moving like he's 20 years old. And that makes no sense. It's the degenerative nature of this man. Don't get it wrong. This man is not like normal men. Normal men who this age should be getting it, should get the memo already. He got a girl pregnant. She's 26 years old. How you got a 26-year-old pregnant and you can't stay with her? And I know she got to be bad if she's 25, 26. So my whole point is she wasn't good enough for you to stick with her either, which basically means it's your problem. Something is wrong with you. A man Do you know how many men would beg to have a 26-year-old girl on his arm and he 80 years old and you couldn't even take care of her? You could 70 years old and you couldn't even deal with her? Come on now. And you paying. No, sir, no. We ain't going for that.
All the time, and I had caught cancer at one point, and yeah, it started going downhill for me.
Okay. All right, so some people believe you, some people don't. Listen, it's the luck of the draw for me. I gotta say, if you are 79, if everything you're saying is accurate, you look amazing for your age.
Thank you.
Like, if it really is true, like if you...
No, I didn't say every 25-year-old woman is bad, but every 25-year-old woman looks better than me. Every 25-year-old woman looks better than him. Come on, where we at now, Manuel? Come on, keep up.
Truly are not lying, and you're 79 years old, and you came out, you came to the planet on 1945, then yeah, you look pretty good.
You're right, Jazz. A 50-year-old man willing to lie for clout is a dangerous damn man.
Thank you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Right.
So we have a dating app. Are you familiar with it? The Kendra G Singles dating app?
I'm on it, actually.
Okay, good. I'm happy to see you.
I mean, I get it. You survived this long. I get it. And you should, you know what I'm saying? You should be, we can commend you for that. But what we can't commend is you waited all this time to croak on a woman who had your baby, and your baby is only 5 years old, 6 years old. Now, more than likely, you won't even see that child reach the age of 10 or 15. How do you consider yourself a good father if you're not going to be around to help take care of that child? You brought a child into this world that won't see you, won't have your guidance, won't have a father, how do you consider that a good father, sir? If you're the age that you are. That's all I'm saying. What did you come on here for? You should be out in the pasture, soaking up the grass, getting gummy blowjobs. What's going on? But you out here looking for a female that's 30 and over so you can pay her bills? You ain't looking for love. You're looking for somebody to wipe your ass. And I told you, HQ will do it for $5,000 a month. So I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So I'm saying, this is an embarrassment. You need to go back into the shadows. Go get your baby mama. If you got a 6-year-old child, go get your damn baby mama. Go make it work with her. She was willing to lay down with you. She was willing to take whatever money price you were giving her. She was willing to deal with whatever money you had. You know the animal. You know the beast that you're dealing with. Go deal with that beast. Go deal with that woman that had your 6-year-old. Raise that 6-year-old for as long as you can on this planet, so she will know the love, care, and concern of a father. But I ain't trusting you to know that that's the truth either. The whole point is, say you're 80 out here, you dress like a teenager, you talk like you're 20 or 30 years younger. I don't get what you came out here for. You're going to get what you've been getting. There's nothing new out here. There's nothing new except more trick money to be spent on these tricks. You looking for a wife? You ain't looking for a wife. You're looking for another 304. You ain't looking for no wife. It's too old for you. Wait a minute. Sometimes you hit the age where it's too late. He's hit the age where it's too late to get a decent woman. Because us older women know you're out here trying to get us so we can be able to wipe your ass when you get sick. We know that's what you want. You know there's no young woman coming to save you to wipe your ass. So just continue to do what you've been doing, out here tricking, paying, do that. Stay there and do that. Don't be mad. Just stay there and do that. Ain't nobody mad at you. That's your lane. That's your lane. And I thank y'all for coming over. This is that bullshit, right? He don't want no old woman.
Prepared. What's your name?
Of course he don't want no old woman. He wants somebody to wipe his ass as he gets old. Ain't no woman doing that unless she's my age. It's crazy. You think a 26-year-old, think of a 26-year-old. She going over there to wipe his ass. Ain't nobody going over there to wipe his ass unless she's his age. And I'm too old for that fucking shit.
On the app.
The same name, Uchi the Ruler 264.
Hold on. Uchi.
OOCHIE.
Hold on 1 second. It's 2 O's, right? Spell it again.
Right.
Yes, OOCHIE _
Oh, comes up. Must be put in Uchi.
Yeah.
So spell it for the people again. Spell
Uchi
it for them.
the Ruler. OOCHIE DA Ruler RULER.
You don't dress like nobody's grandfather.
Oh, well. I'm not anybody's grandfather.
Well, you 79. You should be a couple granddaddies, couple grandkids.
I only have a 6-year-old.
Okay. Oh, looking good at 78. Okay. Oh, it says man sugar daddy 79. So you are still a sugar daddy?
He don't get, that's what y'all don't get. He don't get girls in their 20s. He pays for the girls in his 20s. Paying for women in their 20s is not the same as getting women in their 20s, bro. Please know the difference. Paying for them and getting them is not the same thing. Any woman who says you're going to pay, if you tell her you're going to pay $5,000 a month for her bills is going over there, old or young. Come on. It ain't the same. It ain't the same. Ain't no 25-year-old going to walk over there. He going to pay. She going to walk over there because you going to pay. I know his OnlyFans be a wild, girl. I know his OnlyFans be a wild as hell. No, it does matter how you get them. And let me say this to you men. Ain't no way I'm going to be on this planet and somebody got to pay to touch me. Ain't no damn way. And if you don't know the difference between somebody paying to touch you and somebody wanting to touch you, y'all more pathetic than I think. And I thank y'all for coming out. I just had to do this one right here. Thank y'all. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I'm going to be dropping these all the time. Because these people need their ass whooped. Thank y'all.